Zhuangxiang became the heir apparent to the Qin throne thanks to the bribes and intrigues of Lu Buwei. Following the passing of his father, King Shaowen, King Zhuangxiang selected Lu Buwei as his chancellor and elevated him to the rank of Marquis Wenxin in 249 BCE. Following the passing of King Zhuangxiang in the year 247 BCE, Lu Buwei assumed the roles of chancellor and regent for the young son of the king, Yingzheng, who would later become Qin Shi Huang, first emperor of the Qin dynasty. Lu Buwei was stripped of his positions and titles and sent to the desolate Shu area in the south of Qin in 235 BCE after being linked to a controversy involving the Queen Dowager Zhao, Yingzheng's mother, and her secret lover Lauai. Lu Buwei killed himself while he was in exile by ingesting poison. The Lushi Chunqiu, an exhaustive collection of the ideas of the 100 schools of thought that was published in 239 BCE, was sponsored by Lu Buwei in addition to his political activity. The earliest written accounts of Lu Buwei are found in Lu Xiong's Zhangguosei, Strategies of the Warring States, Shima Qian Shiji, Records of the Grand Historian, and Lu Xiong's Shiyuan, Garden of Stories. The Qin dynasty and Lu Buwei are both openly criticized in these three Han dynasty books, thus certain supposed stories like Lu's personal thoughts and conversations can be brushed off. The following English translations of the Lushi Chunqiu were partially sourced from John Knobloch and Geoffrey Regal's scholarly study. According to Lu Buwei's biography in the Shiji, he was from the Wei state and had become a prosperous traveling trader who had made thousands of measures of gold. When King Zhuangxiang of the Qin state's first son passed away in 267 BCE, he designated his second son, Lord Hongguo, as the new heir apparent. Lord Hongguo elevated Lady Huayang, his childless concubine, to the rank of his principal spouse. Over 20 sons were born to Lord Hongguo. Yiren, who was about in the middle of the group in terms of age, was assigned to the Zhao state to act as a royal hostage. "This is a unique item that should be stored for later," said Lu Buwei to Yiren while they were trading in Handan, the capital of Zhao. In order to make Yiren the heir apparent to Lord Hongguo, Lu Buwei used bribes and deception to convince Lady Huayang to adopt Yiren as her son and arrange for Yiren to return to Qin. Yiren was called Zichu by Lady Huayang since she was from the Chu state. The Shiji mentioned that Lady Zhao, a stunning dancing girl who lived in Lu Buwei's household, had captured Zichu's attention to the point where he requested for her. They went back to Handan after Lu Buwei grudgingly handed Lady Zhao to Zichu. A boy named Yingzheng was born to Lady Zhao in 259 BCE. He would go on to unify China during the Qin dynasty and earn the name Qin Shi Huang in history, first emperor of Qin. After King Zhuangxiang passed away in 251 BCE, Lord Hongguo was crowned and afterwards known as King Shaowen, but he passed away 3 days after becoming king in 250 BCE. Zichu succeeded his father and earned the title King Zhuangxiang in history. Lu Buwei was appointed as King Zhuangxiang's chancellor, and the monarch bestowed upon him the title of Marquis Wenxin along with a taxable fief including 100,000 homes in Luoyang. Lu Buwei directed Qin's military operations against the surrounding nations while he was in charge. 13-year-old Yingzheng replaced King Zhuangxiang after he passed away in 247 BCE, while Lu Buwei continued to act as the young king's chancellor and regent. Lu Buwei dominated the Qin administration and military as chancellor and regent. He brought eminent academics from all around China to Xianyang, the capital of the Qin, where they assembled the Lushi Chunqiu, an exhaustive collection of the concepts of the 100 schools of thought. As Yingzheng matured over time, Lu became concerned that his relationship with Empress Zhao would have been discovered and resulted in trouble for him. Lu then proposed Lauai, a bisexual, as a replacement to the hypersex Dowager Zhao. Lauai launched an unsuccessful uprising a few years later, was put to death, and his family was obliterated. It was revealed by Lauai's admission that Yingzheng was aware of Lu's relationship with his mother and that Lu was actually his father all along. Due to this issue, Lu was forced out of his position and sent home. Because Yingzheng was still wary of revolt, he coerced Lu into ingesting poison to end his life in 235 BC.